The Moon Jae-in administration has only a few months left, but in that time, going into the new year, officials say they are going to continue pursuing President Moon's proposal of declaring a formal end to the Korean War. Dami reports.
Seoul will keep working to reboot the peace process on the Korean Peninsula and push for a formal end-of-war declaration to the 1950-53 Korean War in the new year. South Korea's Unification ministry outlined such plans in a briefing on Thursday after delivering a policy report for 2022 to President Moon Jae-in with the foreign and defense ministries.
We have emphasized that declaring a formal end of the Korean War is the entry to peace on the Korean Peninsula and a useful act to promote denuclearization talks and negotiations for peace.
While voicing concerns that if the current stalemate in inter-Korean relations lasts throughout next year, uncertainties in the region will amplify, the vice minister avowed all efforts to revitalize the denuclearization talks through close cooperation with the U.S. And depending on Pyongyang's denuclearization measures, he said Seoul would review corresponding steps such as economic cooperation and easing sanctions against the regime. On top of securing a safe system for future inter-Korean dialogue amid the pandemic, Chae reiterated the ministry's pursuit of humanitarian cooperation with the North, regardless of the political and military situation. That includes its plans to hold in-person or virtual reunions of war-separated families for the Lunar New Year holidays. The Foreign Ministry also pledged its diplomatic efforts to restart the peace process and make substantial progress through close cooperation with other parties, including the U.S., China, Japan, and Russia. Such a strategic partnership with Washington will further be expanded to emerging and core technologies such as AI, data, biotechnology, and new materials. The Defense Ministry also underlined the need to alleviate military tensions and build trust between the two Koreas by fully carrying out the Inter-Korean Comprehensive Military Agreement signed in September 2018. To do so, a close information sharing system with the U.S. will remain in place as the South Korean military continues to strengthen its surveillance, deterrence, and response capabilities against the North's nuclear and missile threats. Dami, Arirang News.